Hey guys, I'm back. I'm so sorry. My phone overheated on me, but I put it in the freezer for a little bit. It was really funny. I came back and I went to go live again and it had it already set up for me. And it had, you know how you can pick your emotion? It said feeling frustrated. I was like, dude, my phone totally knows what's up. I am absolutely feeling frustrated with this stupid phone right now. Brand new phone too, and it keeps overheating on me. So I'm really sorry. We know how to push technology to the max. So let me keep going about leaders and about stuff that we put together for you guys to help you with your leaders and training your leaders. We got the Moses blessing is up on the site. So one of the most powerful things you can do for your business, and we're going to be talking about it tomorrow, is how to pray over your business. I told you earlier in the boot camp that I went 2 months with 0 leaders, like no leaders contacting me, and I prayed specifically over my business, and it was literally probably 7 hours. I had a half a dozen leaders contact me, like bam, 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 bam. It was insane because I prayed specifically over it. And I think the Lord was just waiting for me to release that to him, for me to trust him with my business. So insane. So you asked for a copy of my prayer. Maybe you don't have the words to be able to pray over your business. You're not really sure what to say. And so I decided I would write it out for you guys. So that's what the Moses blessing is. It's my heartfelt on my knees prayer to just surrender everything to the Lord and give it to him. Just give it back to him. And that's what we did. Moses Blessing is up on the website right now under free stuff. And you guys can pray that over your businesses. The certificate of completion on the site, purple bags. Y'all wanted hyperlinks to where I buy those little organza bags and the starter kit flyers. We have a resource for you on flyers now. That's up on the site. You're going to have to email Mary and she'll get them for you. They're in the process of getting those flyers on Life Science Publishing. They'll be out soon. But in the interim, she's shipping them from her home for you. And you're blessing another Young Living Gold distributor. So you can just shoot her a message. But we've got all that information up on our website. So all the stuff in the purple bags. I went through every single type of purple bag, everything I put in the purple bags, and we hyperlinked it all. So you'll be able to click on that. That's under free stuff, and it'll show you where we get everything. The Moses prayer is up there for you guys as well. Then we have a new Essential Rewards graphic, which I'll pop up on the Facebook page too, so you guys can see it. And that just makes it really easy to explain Essential Rewards when you're doing mailings or you're sending stuff out. Do Jen O'Sullivan's flyers fit in the purple bag, Sarah? Not very well. No, they're very tall, and these were just 4x6 bags, so I don't think those would fit very well. The new ER graphic is up there, and that's one that we had designed specifically for our team. It does not have our logo on it, so you guys can use that whenever you're doing mailings. Print it off and stick it in the mailing with it. And then drum roll, as my husband said, the updated 101 audio is up as well. So this is all stuff we did today and yesterday. I spent all day yesterday on the Moses blessing and just spending some time in prayer over it to make sure I was giving you the right words and running it through a pastor team. And so we worked very hard on it. Coming soon, the Audible version of Game Plan. I check about every 15 minutes. I just checked again. It's not up yet. My gut says it'll probably be tomorrow. Also tomorrow, a free PowerPoint of the 101 lecture will be added to the Oilability page. So you guys will now have a PowerPoint that follows perfectly the script in the back of the appendix of the book, Appendix A. And it's completely free for you to use. And there's no information about our team in it. It's all focused on you. Okay, it's free. You can download it, use it in your classes. If you want to change it up a little bit, go for it. It's editable, so you can put your own stuff in there if you want or take things out. But that'll be up there tomorrow as well. Many, many, many of you guys have requested that, and that'll be on the site as well under free stuff. All right. Let's see what else we got here. So we're also adding a button to capture your information when you get on. So don't freak out when we put that button up. Hopefully that'll be tomorrow. The reason that we're putting that up there is because I want to let you guys know when we have the new DVDs coming out, when we have, when I'm speaking, I'm going on a little bit of a book tour. So I'll be in Chicago. I'm going to be in Texas. If I'm going to be in your area, I want you to know ahead of time that I'm coming. I promise you, I'm just a mom. I'm not going to be spamming your account. I swear to you, I will not do that to you. I'm not going to give you a message every single day. I'm just going to write you when we have new stuff. All right. So that you guys know, hey, this is coming. Those little books that we talked about, the one about the Thieves Starter Kit and the Premium Starter Kit to give them ideas on how to use their kit. When we get those done in March, I want you guys to be the first to know about it. So when you see that little prompt pop up that just asks for your email, that's all that is. Okay. I swear to you on everything in me, I will not give that to anybody. It's just me staying in contact with you so you know when new stuff comes out. Fair enough? Fair enough. And I will only write you guys when I'm speaking or when we have new releases. That's it. I'm not going to update you every single time I write a blog post or anything like that, just when we have new stuff and I don't want you to miss it. All right. Write me anytime. I love you guys. So please, we should have that out probably tomorrow. It'll just be a little box and it'll just ask for your email so that we can tell you when new stuff comes out. Tonight, Game Plan Bootcamp Day 21. We're down to our last 5 days. This is crazy. Attracting and motivating leaders is the purpose of the topic tonight. That's why I work so hard on that new stuff that I put up on the website, because praying for leaders, the Moses blessing on your team, having the essential rewards graphics, having the 101 audio, talking about the minis and bulk and all of that, those are all things that'll help you guys with your leaders. So our oils for tonight, these are some really special ones to me. These are ones I use pretty much daily, very, very close to daily. These are like, if I had to list my top 5 oils, 3 of these would be in my top 5 oils. Sacred Mountain. This is the oil that Gary uses when he just needs to get away and pray. He just needs to be alone for a while. This is what's at the top of his list. Present Time. This is really good for people who have squirrel moments, like, squirrel. What was that? I don't remember what I was talking about. Present Time's really good. It's a nice, good focus oil for you. Motivation. Also very, very good when you're wanting to attract leaders to yourself. Then my other 2 that are my very, very top. These are like my favorite blends. Magnify Your Purpose. I'll be straight up with you. I'm not a real big geranium girl or even a lang-a-lang. I got to really, really be in a mood for a lang-a-lang because I'm not into the very perfumey, flowery oils. This oil, Magnify Your Purpose, I love this oil. Like, I'm so drawn to this one. This is a wonderful, wonderful oil. And then my other one that's in my top 5 is Highest Potential. And you can see how beat up it is because I use it like every day. If you're not really sure how to use these, one of my favorite ways is to put it on your feet or your hands or the back of your neck right before you go to bed. Like, it's amazing how it impacts your dreams the next day, your motivation. Like, obviously put them in the diffuser, enjoy them during the day, but I have really good experiences using these at night before I sleep, like really good experiences. So Sacred Mountain, Highest Potential, and Magnify Your Purpose are like 3 of my top 5 favorite oils, because my favorite thing is leadership. I love pouring into leaders, like love it. I have to say that it surpassed my love for the oils, which is really hard to do. But there's something really gratifying about taking a mom or taking a dad that has no hope, that's completely directionless, that's stuck in a rut, that's living check to check, that's in survival mode, and completely turning their entire world upside down. And then standing back a year or 2 later and seeing them debt-free, seeing them home with their children, seeing them retired, seeing them rank, seeing them get freedom. Like, man, guys, I can't put a price tag on that. I just can't. It is one of my favorite things on earth to see people taken care of. It's incredible. And so that's why I wrote the game plan book. So I love getting oils in people's hands, but there's a different kind of freedom in seeing people set free. A totally different kind of freedom. And that's why we put all of these resources together, because whether they're on your team, whether they're on my team, we want to empower you to train people how to get out of survival mode, right? Build a life beyond survival mode. So this is a question, how to attract and motivate leaders, that I get asked as much as I do about how to fill classes without knowing people. So let me give you a couple of practical tips for identifying and then motivating leaders on your team. One word of caution. I'm going to point to you first. How you lead is what they're going to emulate. So if your posts are negative, if you're slighting Young Living on the next oil that's out of stock, or if it takes a while to ship, then that's what you're going to see copied on your team. Okay, if you're being negative in your post and you're putting that out there, they're going to copy all the stuff that they see coming out of your mouth. So it's really important that you set the bar here for yourself. All right, set it here for yourself. Now, here's a couple of pointers to find business builders when they're out there. Hand out the mini. Seriously, just hand out the mini. Get it in their hands. Hand it out like candy. I've had over 300 people contact me today, just today, saying that they have picked up the business, okay? Just today from the mini. So even people that had no interest in the business and they were doing oils for 10 years or more, and now all of a sudden have an interest in the business because of the mini, all right? And it's only been out for a week. Again, 40,000 books in 4 days says something. It says something. So that book works. It points people right back to you. So if you go to oilabilityteam.com and you click on bulk orders, you're going to see the option to do bulk. And let you in a little secret. I wasn't going to say this until a few days from now, but I'll tell you early. We're working on lowering the price of the game plan book again. for bulk orders. We're working on cutting it even more, even lower than the 40% off. So I'll keep you in the know on that. It's in the works. We're getting very, very close to it. We found a secondary publisher, and we think we can lower it even more for you guys. So continue to pray over that. All right. So after every 101 class, one of the things I pop in is how to get your oils for free, the DVD, or we've also titled it, Why Do Young Living as a Business? It's about 10 minutes long. And it's going to tease the business aspect for you without you having to drop a word. So if you've been lecturing, it's really nice to break up the class with a little bit of media. I'm always surprised. Usually the entire class just sits there. Like nobody gets up from, even though you finish a lecture, they all just sit there. And I'm always like dumbstruck at who stays and who doesn't get up and leave. It's one of the biggest reasons I believe that our team has grown so fast is because we tease the business in every single class. That DVD is going to be up on Amazon by the end of February. We're working really, really hard to get it up. The reason it's not up yet is because y'all bought 60,000 books and you've kept us really busy during the boot camp. Otherwise, we would have had it up. I didn't think the books would take off like this. So forgive me, but we will get it up by the end of February. We're working really, really, really hard on it. Really, like I've hired a whole different team to help with the DVDs. That's different from the team helping with the books. That's different from the team helping with the website. Like it's taking an army to keep up with you guys, which is a great problem to have because it means a lot of people are being blessed by the game plan stuff that we've got out there. So it's awesome. So when you do mailings, I'll send that DVD out for them to watch and just rent it out. Have them mail it back to you when they're done. Use If I Will You. If I gift this to you to watch it, will you check in with me in 3 days? Tell them that it shows them how to get their oils for free if they really like the oils. So how do you find leaders? For that, I look for people who are frustrated at work. I look for people who don't make enough to get by, the ones that have no plans for retirement, the ones that have nothing saved, the ones that see no way out, the ones working at Walmart, the ones working minimum wage jobs, the ones that are frustrated, your friends that don't like where they are, your fellow church people that don't like where they are. I sit down with them and I do the teacher training and I get them off the ground and I help them through their first class and then I touch base with them weekly. So literally 1 in every 5 people out there is a potential business builder in your organization. According to stats coming from the federal government, 1 in every 5 want to switch jobs this year. So you tell me you can't find any business leaders. I want you to have the same eyes for business builders that you do for oilers. I know your guys' passion for the oils. I know how badly you want to get these oils in every single home in the world. You legitly want to do that. You believe in the oils. You've seen the oils work. All you got to do is transfer your passion for the oils for business builders. God will give you eyes. I mean, when you get the oils, the first thing you see is all the people that need them, right? You see them everywhere. I mean, all over the place. You're seeing them in church. You're seeing them when you're dropping your kids off at school. You see it everywhere, absolutely everywhere. But now you just need to have those same eyes for the people that need the business. Rachel says, what about people who dabble with a few MLMs? We already addressed that in the boot camp earlier. I don't remember which chapter it was. I'm thinking in the second edition of putting an index in the book for you guys so you can find it. All right. The name of the DVD is How to Get Your Oils for Free. All right. And we'll have it up on Amazon, hopefully by the end of February. So how do you raise a leader? Guys, you got to vision cast with them. They have to stack their job against what you're telling them about Young Living. That's why we wrote the minis that way. They have to really process it. And if they see it, if they see that Young Living is better than what they're doing right now, then they're going to pursue Young Living with tenacity. So I hope I have shown you guys where Young Living goes. As I sit here talking to you right now, 2.5 years ago, I got my kit. Almost exactly 2.5 years ago to the day, like off by 1 week. Or 2.5 years ago. We have 230,000 OGV, a team of 3,900, 50 states, 7 countries, 800 active business builders. Leg 4 is at 13,500. Leg 5 is at 13,600. We're literally 3,000 OGV away from Diamond. 3,000, all right? And we're praying hard for February. So this is where it goes. 2.5 years in, be tenacious. All I did was teach the 101 class 260 times. I just did it again and again and again and again and again and again. I got it in front of anybody who could hear me. You know, I'm not even really that great of a speaker. I can talk on the radio, but in person, I'm not all that. Like, I'm just Sarah, right? I just did it again and again and again and again. All right. So take the fight that you have in you and put it towards this because this earns freedom. This earns freedom. So you got to take that fight and redirect it into the right place that's going to get you free. The other thing I'll tell you is never judge from the outside. Some of my top leaders are so soft-spoken, I never would have seen it. Matter of fact, the person that signed me didn't think I would do it because she never thought I would walk away from radio. If you see the people that were in the room that signed me the day that I got my starter kit, none of them ever thought that I was famous. They didn't think I'd walk away from talking to 5 million people every day to sell oils kits, right? Never, ever, ever. We already addressed whether or not it's a pyramid scheme, Jeff. That's in one of the first videos that we did. So go back and read the game plan book and find the video for it, because we got a whole series of information on that. So the other thing I'll tell you too is don't walk away from your leaders too fast. Okay, that's one thing that I absolutely have to convict you guys on is don't give away too quickly. All right. Don't give up too quickly on them. It's amazing. And they may not see it right away. And then they come back to it and they revisit it. And all of a sudden you end up with a silver underneath you. So just keep pouring into them at the pace that they can handle. Some will rank really fast. Some will rank really slow. And it's okay. It's all right. Don't give up on them. All right. Don't just go build under somebody else. Continue to do focused, unless they come to you and say, no, absolutely not. I have no interest in doing the business. Outside of that, then I would continue to pour into them. When I look over my job and I look at my kids' faces, even when I was in radio, and I stack my job up against Young Living, it was better than being famous. It just was. Having that time with my kids was better than being famous. So where do you start? 2 leaders. Always build in 2s. 2 leaders. You need 2 to make executive. You need 2 leaders to make silver. So start with 2. And when you thoroughly train those 2 with the 3-page teacher training and the game plan books and boot camp, then you start with your next 2 and then start with your next 2 and just keep it going. 2 and 2 and 2 and 2. The biggest key to developing leaders is boldness. So if you don't have your own story yet, then share my story. Share your upline story. There's some amazing uplines on this boot camp, right? Share the people who have inspired you, the Adam Greens and the Krista Smiths out there. There are thousands of success stories to pick from just within Young Living. Do you remember my training on third-party tools? Point to other resources. You don't have to be the diamond as you're building. You just have to point to the diamond as you're building. Most business builders I see that aren't able to grow their leaders, it's usually because they don't see themselves as a leader. If you have one person under you, you're a leader. Okay, you're a leader. So live in your calling. Live in what the Lord has brought to you. All right, live in it. Or maybe they don't believe where Young Living goes is the other problem that I see. So when you see where Young Living goes, wouldn't you want to share that with everybody around you? Wouldn't you want your mom to be able to be a diamond and your sister to be able to be a diamond and your best friend to be able to be a diamond, and you want them to be financially free? So share the minis with them the same way you share the oils with them. Okay? Share with all of them. Share boldly and then stand down and see who joins your organization. It is going to absolutely amaze you. Tomorrow, how to pray over your business. Then Wednesday, one of my favorite trainings in all 25 days, distractions that will kill your business. All right, distractions, they will kill it. So how do you encourage a leader that wants it but thinks they need to know more before they start? I just talk about third-party tools. Tell them they don't need to know more. That's a lie that they're believing that's preventing them from running their business. So I don't buy that. I don't buy that. They're never going to be the expert. There's thousands of years of aromatherapy out there. Thousands of years. I have 6 aromatherapy degrees, and I'm not even close to the expert. Like, not even close. I've written 45 lectures. Most of them have 40 to 60 sources for every single lecture that I've written, and I am nowhere near the expert when it comes to aromatherapy. So if I hold 6 aromatherapy degrees, which, by the way, I didn't even have my first one till after I was a gold. All right. Does it mean that you need an aromatherapy degree to be able to teach? No, because I ranked gold without any aromatherapy degree. So that's baloney. All right. The oils again for tonight were highest potential, sacred mountain, present time, motivation, and magnify your purpose for raising leaders. Your homework for tonight is to read chapter 21 in the game plan book. If you don't have a copy of this, go to Amazon and get it. The complete strategy guide to go from starter kit to silver. All right. Share it with your leaders. Get it on your business pages, in your groups, with your upline. One of the sweetest things you can do is share this book with your upline all the way up. And then also the workbook as well. All right. It customizes the entire book for your team. And if you don't have it yet, Game Plan Mini, also called Your Game Plan. Build a life beyond survival mode. This is the one that attracts leaders to your organization. And we now have them in bulk discounts as well for $1 a book that you can get if you go to bulk orders at oilabilityteam.com. Let's end with a little bit of fun tonight. You guys are almost done with boot camp. We only have 4 days left. And so that requires a party. So I've got 2 contests to announce. Hey, John, do you have the other contest ready or no? Okay, so contest 1, I'm going to announce right now. Contest 2, I'm going to type out and put up on the page in about 10 minutes, all right? Contest 1, I told you guys that if you shared the 7-point system of game plan in your business groups, that I would enter you in to get all of my scripts, which we cannot sell yet because we're not allowed to yet, but I can give them away. So I picked 3 different people for those scripts for sharing it. So congratulations to these 3. Then the other contest that we have is the week 4 contest for the people that have kept up with us. and I'm going to put those winners up in just a few minutes. All right, just a few minutes. Those will be typed out on the page. But for the thumb drives, here's for the thumb drives. Amanda Ortega, congratulations, you're one of the winners. Sabine Lynn Phillips, you're one of the winners. And Connie Quimby, you're one of the winners as well. So Amanda Ortega, Sabine Lynn Phillips, and Connie Quimby are the winners of the 3 thumb drives. If you know them, contact them. You have to write me and tell me that you want a thumb drive. So write me, give me your address, and then tell me what you want, and we'll make sure we get those out next week, all right? We'll put up the winners of the week 4 contest in just a few minutes. Thank you for surviving day 21. I'll see you guys same bat time, same bat channel, 9 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night. We're going to talk about praying over your business. See you guys.